Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of Dylan.
And Dad.
Play games.
We're going to actually play a game today. We're going to be playing Magic, Jumpstart. As you saw in our last video, I have Vampire Wizards.
And I have Garuk's Minions.
Wizard Vampires, however you want.
Minions of Garuk.
Alright.
Whatever.
So we have shuffled up. We are ready to play.
And so,
Dylan, by virtue of rule, got to go first.
So we shall draw our 7.
Are you going to be on the play or on the draw?
I will be on the play first.
I am going to mulligan. Unfortunately, drawing a land, 5 lands in an opening hand is not what I would like to start with.
Well, I'm good with this hand that I have right here.
All right. When we do Jumpstart, we always do 1 free mulligan. Yep. All right. Go ahead and give me a new cut, son. All right. 7 new cards.
You got 3 mulligan?
And I will keep this.
Okay.
All right. So it's the play is to you.
I will play a forest and I will pass.
I will draw. I will play a Riptide Laboratory, one of the new cards from Jumpstart, and pass.
All right, I will draw. I'm going to play a Thriving Moor, entering tapped. And I'm going to choose green as my other color. Pass.
I will draw. I will play a swamp, and then I will pass as well.
I will untap. I will draw. I will play a forest, and I will pass.
This is high excitement here, folks. I will play a swamp.
No creatures yet.
I will tap 2 to cast my Gifted Aetherborn. It's a 2/3 Death Touch and Lifelink, and pass.
All right, I will draw. I will play a swamp. I will tap 4 to play Kels, Flight Fixer.
Fight Fixer.
Yep.
A 4/3 with menace.
And whenever I sacrifice a creature, I may pay blue or black. If I do, draw a card.
All right. My turn?
Yeah, I pass.
I will play an island.
The first blue mana ever shown.
I will then tap 4 to cast my Sangromancer. It is a 3/3 flying creature. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, I may gain 3 life. Whenever an opponent discards a card, I may gain 3 life. Then I will move to combat and declare my Gifted Aetherborn as an attacker.
I will take 2. No block, not blocking.
Since it has lifelink, I will gain 2 life. Go to 22, and then I will pass.
I will untap, then I will draw. I am going to tap 3 to play Nocturnal Feeder. Whenever it dies, each opponent loses 2 life, and I gain 2 life.
Oh, lifelink versus lifelink.
2/1 with flying.
You gonna do anything else?
I am going to move to combat, declaring attackers. I'm going to attack with Kels.
Since it has menace and I only have 1 creature, I cannot block it. I take 4 damage.
Go down to 18.
Going to 18.
And I pass.
Alright, I will untap. And then I will draw my card for turn. I will play another swamp. And then I will cast my Exclusion Mage. When Exclusion Mage enters the battlefield, return target creature an opponent controls to owner's hand. So I'm going to return your Nocturnal Feeder to your hand.
Okay.
Then I am going to move to combat, declaring attackers my Sangromancer and my Gifted Aetherborn.
So I have no blocks. I will go down to 5. Go down to 13.
Yep, take 5 damage. Going to 13, lifelink gives me 2, so I go back up to 20.
All right.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. I will untap. I will draw. I Now, what should I play? So, first things first, I'm going to recast my Nocturnal Feeder. Yep, same thing as last time. But this time, I'm going to cast Bone Splinters, sacrificing my Nocturnal Feeder, which you will lose 2 life and I will gain 2 life.
I go to 18.
I go up to 15.
Okay.
And I'm going to choose to destroy your Stagromancer.
My Sangromancer.
Yep.
Well, when a creature an opponent controls dies, I'm going to choose to gain 3 life on that. So I'm actually going to go to 21.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yes, my card will die.
Yep. Move to combat, declaring attackers. I will attack you for 4.
I will take 4 damage, going to 17.
Yep. All right, and then I will pass the turn.
I will untap. Draw. I will play another swamp. I have all the swamps. I have so many swamps. What do I do with all my swamps?
Not sure what you will do.
I think I will start by casting my own Nocturnal Feeder.
Oh, hello.
And then I will move to combat, swinging with my Gifted Aetherborn.
I take 2, you gain 2.
And I gain 2, going to 19.
I go to 13.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. I'm going to tap 4 to play Garruk, Unleashed.
Okay.
And I'm going to choose...
Comes in with 4 counters on it.
Yep. I'm going to choose to uptick Garruk to give my Kells fight fixer +3/+3 and trample until end of turn. So move to combat, declaring attackers. I'm going to poke you for 7. Quote unquote.
I am going to take all 7 and go to 12.
Man. Okay. And I'm going to pass.
All right, I am going to untap. Draw. Okay, so I am going to tap 4 and cast Agonizing Siphon. I'm going to deal 3 damage to Kel's Fight Fixer.
So it will die?
Yes, it will die. And I will gain 3 life, going back up to 15.
Okay.
Then I will move to combat, and I will swing 4 at Garruk and 2 at your face.
So Garruk goes down to 1, and I take 2, go down to 11.
And I gain 2 life, going up to 17. And then I will end my turn.
I will untap. I will draw. Now, what to do. Okay. So, first things first. No. I'm going to choose to tap 1 to play Drain Pipe Vermin.
You have a rat.
Yep, and if it dies, I may pay 1, and I can choose to have you discard card. Now, what else? And
you can uptick your Garruk.
Yeah, I'm gonna uptick him to 2, and I'll give this +3/+3 until trample until end of turn. But it has summoning sickness, so can't attack.
Still pluses your Garruk.
And I pass.
All right. On your instep, I am going to... Nope, I don't have enough. Never mind. I thought I had a play that I did not have. Untap.
4 swamps.
Draw. I am... going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh boy, we got a big thing.
I am going to cast Crook Claw Transmuter. It is a flying flash. When Crook Claw Transmuter enters the battlefield, switch target creature's power and toughness till end of turn.
In response to that coming into the battlefield, I'm going to tap 2 to play Eliminate.
Okay. What are you going to destroy with converted mana cost 3 or less? So I have 3 targets.
I'm going to choose to destroy this one.
Okay, and you're going to kill my Gifted Aetherborn. That makes me sad. I will then switch the power and toughness of my Exclusion and Mage, which doesn't do anything. Then I will move to combat, declaring my Exclusion Mage and my Nocturnal Feeder as attackers to you.
I am going to let the 4 through and go down to 7.
All right, and then I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. Now, what to play, what to play, what to play. I'm going to tap 3, like so, to play Hunter's Insight. I'm going to choose my Drain Pipe Vermin.
Okay.
And if it deals combat damage to player or planeswalker, I can draw them 8 cards.
Okay.
And I'm going to uptick Garruk to give my Drain Pipe Vermin +3/+3 until end of turn, and trample.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tap a forest to play Ranger's Gilge on the Drain Pipe Vermin. So it gets +1/+1 and hexproof until end of turn. So this is a 5.
Now a 5/5 rat. Wow, that
So
rat got beefy very
I'm going to
quick.
poke, quote unquote, poke you for 5.
With a 5/5 trampling rat.
Yes.
I am going to take all 5 of that damage and go to 12.
And so, because of that, I will draw 5 cards.
Yep.
And I'm going to play a swamp as my land for turn. I'm going to tap that swamp to play a Witch's Cauldron.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass.
All right.
I only got some more lands than the 4 that I had.
Unfortunately, your shields are down, and I am just going to declare attackers, swinging for 7.
No!
And that ends the game.
Okay.
Good game.
Let's move on to game 2.
All right.
If you win this, you win it all.
Indeed. We always play best 2 out of 3 when we're playing in a fixed format like this.
Yep.
We're going to shuffle up,
Play our next game.
reset our life counters, and go on to game number 2.
Yep. Out of 3.
I'm going to play Vampires Wizards instead of Wizard Vampires this time.
Gonna do the same Garruk minions. It doesn't really matter how you do it. You're still gonna play the same cards.
Well, I feel like my Vampires were more important last game than my Wizards were, so...
I also feel like Garruk was somewhat the same way.
All right.
I just couldn't get enough loyalty on it to get the emblem.
Well, I thought you would have made a beast. That way you had an extra blocker. But
I didn't want to -2 him. I might as well keep this.
I will keep this. All right. By virtue of losing last game, you actually get to pick if you want to be on the play or on the draw.
I will be on the play this time.
All right.
I'm going to play Swamp. Play Drain Pipe Vermin.
Uh-oh. He's got a rat.
We meet again.
I am going to play a Thriving Isle tapped, naming black, and then I will pass.
This is basically the gross version of Ratatouille. Draw. I'm going to play another Swamp. And move to combat. I'm going to attack you for 1.
I will take 1 damage.
Go down to 19. And I pass.
I will draw for turn. I will play a Swamp.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap, draw. I'm going to play a Forest this time. Then I'm going to tap 3 to play a Nocturnal Feeder.
Uh-oh. He's got 2 creatures now.
Yep, move to combat. I'm going to attack you for 1.
I will take the 1.
And I'm going to pass.
All right, draw. I am going to play a swamp. Then I will tap 3. And I will play my own Nocturnal Feeder.
Oh, hello.
And pass.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. I will play a forest. I do not like that. So I'm going to tap 1 to play Bone Splinters. I'm going to sacrifice my Drainpipe Vermin, and I'm going to tap 1 to have you discard a card.
All right, so we have triggers on the stack. First, you're killing my creature.
Yep.
As it dies, I'm going to have you lose 2 life, and I'm going to gain 2 life. So I'm going to go up to 20.
And I go down to 18.
Okay. And then as your rat dies, you are
Paying
paying 1
1
to have me discard a card.
Of your choice.
I will discard a Sanguine Indulgence to the graveyard.
All right.
And then, are you going to do anything else on your
Move
turn?
to combat. I'm going to attack you for 2 in the air.
All right, I will go to 18.
And I pass.
That was a pretty good turn there, kid. All right, I'm going to play an island.
Clear the defenses.
And then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and cast Winged Words and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
1 and 2. And then I am going to tap my Thriving Isle for black and cast my Vampire Neonate. It is a 0/3. And then I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. I'm going to play a Thriving Grove, entering tap, choosing black as my alternative color. Now, we got stuff, we got things. Going to tap 3 to play Garruk's Harbinger, hexproof from black. Basically, hexproof from most of your deck right now.
Well, hexproof means I can't cast spells that target it, but I can certainly block it.
Move to combat. Green attackers, 2 in the air.
I will take 2, going to 16.
And I pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. I will play an island.
We got islands. We got islands.
I will then
Attempt to play. Did I play anything?
I am going to do an Agonizing Siphon, targeting your feeder.
I'm going to have you lose 2 life, and I'll gain 2 life, going back up to 20.
And then, so I will lose 2, going to 14. And then I will gain 3, going up to 17.
You know, you should have targeted the Garruk's Harbinger.
Yeah, it's hexproof against black, so
Oh, yeah, I
could not
forgot.
target the Harbinger. I would love to have targeted the Harbinger. Unfortunately, I could not.
Hexproof from black.
Hexproof from black. And then I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. Now, what can we play? I'm going to tap 3 to play Hunter's Insight, choosing Garruk's Harbinger.
Okay.
Yep, and then I'm going to tap the forest to play Ranger's Guile
Where have we seen this before?
with a rat.
So it is a 5/4.
4.
Does it have trample?
Hexproof. Does not have trample.
Does not have trample. Okay. And if it deals damage to me or a player
I draw
or a
5.
planeswalker, you get to look for a Garruk. If it deals combat damage to a creature.
Player or planeswalker.
Okay.
Draw that many cards.
So, okay.
Move to combat. Declaring attackers. I'm going to attack you for 5.
I am going to block with my vampire.
That'll die.
That's fine. It dies, but I take no damage because you don't have trample.
Anyways, I'm going to pass the turn.
So no card draw for you,
Nope.
Mr. Mansky.
Eh.
Okay. I am going to tap 3 and cast Seagate Oracle. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 2 cards of my library, put one into my hand and the other at the bottom of my library.
Want to show those cards to the people?
I'm going to put this one in my hand and this one on the bottom. So that goes there. That goes down there. And then I am going to pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to tap 3 to play Garruk's Uprising. I control a creature with power 4 or greater, so I will draw the card.
Yep, and
Creatures I control have trample.
Now you have trample. Uh-oh.
Yep. Now I'm going to tap 2 to eliminate your Seagate Oracle.
That'll do it.
Yep. And move to combat. Declare attackers. I'm going to attack you for 4.
I am going to take 4, going to 13.
And now I get to search my deck for a Garruk Planeswalker.
So you get to, hold on. Look at the top. So when you deal combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top. So you get to look at the top 4, reveal a creature card or a Garruk Planeswalker and put it into your hand. The rest go into the bottom. So it's not a search. You just get to look at the top 4.
Okay.
You get to take a creature, reveal it, and then you can put it into your hand.
Orkanza Frillback.
Okay.
Put it into my hand. Put the rest on the top of my library.
No, on the bottom of your library.
Oh, sorry. And these go on the bottom. And that'll be my turn. I pass.
All right. I am going to draw.
Bless you.
I will play my Riptide Land Laboratory as my land for turn. And then I'm going to tap 2, 5, 7.
Oh my gosh, this is huge.
And cast my Gloomsower. Whenever Gloomsower becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. It is an 8/6. And then I will pass the turn.
Oh boy, I wish I had something to destroy it. Okay. No. Okay, almost forgot. Now, I'm going to tap 3 to play the Orkanza Frillback that I revealed last turn. And it has a power 4 or greater.
So you get to draw a card.
Yep.
Garruk's Uprising, doing work.
Yep. And I'm going to pass the turn because that is an 8/6 on the field. No way I'm getting through that. Ah, man.
All right.
If only I kept my bone splinters for something else.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to cast Exquisite Blood. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life.
Okay.
And then I am going to
Quote unquote poke me for 8.
tap 2, tapping my Thriving Isle for black to cast Gifted Aetherborn.
Oh, hello. We meet again.
Then I'm going to move to combat, declaring my Gloomsower as an attacker and swinging for 8.
So I'm going to take 8, go down to 12.
And
Hunk
you
of
have
damage.
lost life, so I am going to gain 8 life, going to 21 and pass.
Earl, I will untap. I will draw. Okay, we got stuff. Alright, so I'm going to tap 4 to play Garruk Unleashed once and for all.
Okay.
Right.
We have a Garruk.
With a 4 on his loyalty. Now. So I'm going to uptick Garruk to give my Harbinger +3/+3 and trample until end of turn.
Okay, so it is a 7/6 trampler.
So move to combat.
Okay.
I'm declaring attackers. I'm going to attack with Garruk's Harbinger for 7.
I am going to block with my Death Touching Lifelink Gifted Aetherborn.
Okay, it dies.
So I do take 4 damage, going to 17, and you do get to look at the top 4 of your library.
I'm going to reveal Garruk's Gargorhorn.
I then gain 2 life from the life link going to 19, and you lose 2 life from the exquisite blood going to 10.
Oh boy. Hopefully you don't take me out too quickly.
And then
I am going to pass the turn.
all right, I'm going to untap.
Please. I want to live.
Draw. Play an island.
I want to live.
I'm going to tap 4 to cast my Blood Bond Vampire. Whenever I gain life, I put a +1/+1 counter on my vampire.
Okay.
I am then going to move to combat, declaring the Gloomsower as an attacker and attack your face for 8.
I'm going to block with Orkaza Frillback.
Okay, so when you block Gloomsower, you lose 2 life, and I gain 2 life.
Go down to 8.
So I go to 21.
Once again.
And then when you lose life, I gain that much, so I gain 2 more. So I go to 23.
Okay.
But you didn't take any damage other than the block. And then my vampire gets a +1/+1 counter. Becomes a 4/4 vampire. And then I will pass.
Okay, I will untap, potentially for the last time. Draw.
I mean, you've got lands. You can create beasts. You can put blockers up.
So I'm going to tap 5 to play Garruk's Gorehorn that I revealed last turn.
That's a big creature.
And then I'm going to down tick Garruk to 3 and make a 3/3 beast token.
And he's got blockers.
So I can stop your stuff once and for all.
All right.
And you control the same number of creatures as me. I'm not sure if it gets loyalty or not.
No.
It does not.
So create a 3/3 beast token. Then if an opponent controls more creatures than you, put a loyalty counter on group. No, unfortunately, equal is not more.
Fact checking.
Yep.
So then I'm going to pass the turn.
Now, if you had done it in the opposite direction, if you had created your beast first, then I would have had more, and you would have got the uptick.
Okay.
But because you cast your creature first. All right.
Man, some of the things that I forget.
That happens. I am going to tap
4.
That's actually 5 and 6 to cast Read the Tides. I'm going to return 2 target creatures to their owner's hands, returning your Gorehorn and your beast.
No! The beast will fizzle.
And then I will declare attackers attacking you for 12. And that ends the game, buddy.
Ah, man.
Clean sweep for the dad this time, unfortunately. Exquisite Blood just doing too much work. Good job. Good games. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
D&D Play Games. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.